As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people?
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face.
I am indeed. Ah, now then.
Huh?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your...
Right again! You're pretty...
All right, my sister...
Whoa! That's why we're here!
Well, to tell you the truth, this...
So there is some... Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. Last time I checked... Besides, this guy's the best, and I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tev...
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock...
Oh? And what?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha-ha! Paimon bets Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last tale, Rex...
Zhongli, there you...
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you.
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands...
Someone who understands...
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat? The requester claims to have an...
You appear to have taken his claim quite
Oh, no. It's just... Paimon just wants to...
I see.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, we are at all times adrift in a sea of learning.
Stop it. Well, we got him.
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock
Let's not get it.
Uh-huh. So you say. It's no use me singing his praises.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Young Kun, these are two adventures. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard...
I'm sure I recognize you.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I...
Then they can figure...
A contest? Why,
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say, you...
Stop talking the talk and start walking.
I'm just saying it like I...
So you're an...
Well, no. He saw me holding a rock.
Huh?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue. I asked him a few questions.
So, do you have...
Not exact. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of...
A glossy It's no ordinary...
Remarkable. This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came at purity and in the moment of it.
Such a detailed... Say!
Everything he said is most...
Well, if Zhongli says so, it...
I've yet to...
I've seen many such stones in...
Of course not. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake.
Very well. There is... This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us... I led a team around the...
So 4, my...
Yes, there were 10 of us.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives.
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and...
Huh. Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground...
We'll need to explore the site ourselves.
Very well. I'll wait here.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away? Over here! What's this? A pile?
A few...
One? Huh. These must be spare.
The 4 of them have been gone.
There's also a few handkerchiefs.
Items for washing one's face before...
So, they didn't take it.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items?
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. Or 2,
Oh.
it's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't... Let's look around first and see if we can find any... Kunjun.
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or... What is it?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating.
I see.
A child? What's... Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I can perceive the memories of old...
Huh?
Perceive?
You mean you can put your...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events.
Amazing! So you can find out...
It depends on the ore. Core lapis and crystal memories are much...
Stone seeing.
I'm glad I could... Based on what I saw,
This will take us north, away from...
North. Another...
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes. I stayed behind with the other. I ended up, maybe...
So the men that were out working, perhaps an accident.
What is an on-site accident? We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Di.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes.
Forced to? But...
Who indeed? Second, those who kept working all disappeared.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took... Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away?
This leads me to my third point.
A child? But there are...
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but...
Not so fast.
You're right. There are only a few sub... In the meantime, you could keep looking...
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will...
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements, well...
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're...
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon...
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling.
I don't even know where to start with it. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do, perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what...
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
You're open!
Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miners!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass.
Hey! Footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find... Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there! Have you seen...
A miner.
Let's try... Hello!
Stop bothering me. Can't you see
Jeez! Whatever.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Let's not waste time.
Hey there! It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men... Yeah, that's...
4 or 5 days?
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless
This child...
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think...
And they took the...
Yes, they followed it straight from... Let's go after them! More footprints. over there?
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later. Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the...
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance,
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that there's a camp nearby.
How is he? He won't die.
He's worked himself into a stupor.
I'm unhurt.
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like... Are these... I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine.
How he came to be,
So he was kid. But if they didn't need him...
unless something happened.
Paimon's had an...
Oh, wait a moment.
What is it? Ooh,
Something for...
As I mentioned, I was so happy when Uncle died. These are some crystals that...
it's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary, I just had... But thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. Oh, I see more rocks over there.
You sure like rocks.
Ores are the crystals of the... Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I serve... Oh, however, there is...
Huh? What's with...
Traveler.
You mean the ore that Kunjun...
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging.
Elemental reactions can produce...
Indeed, Dragonfall first emerged, and yet they are crystal create. Why is it then?
Yeah, if he knows if it's weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall.
Ulterior mo...
A conclusion that is Don't forget, rescuing those we're drawing closer to when you're well rested. We should ensure this miner...
Kunjun!
No problem. I'm done here.
Any result?
There are many beautiful... Then again, the memories of ore can difficult.
So there's never any...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass...
That makes sense. It is...
Indeed. Wow.
And there's so many
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, There is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. Not...
Whatever. Paimon's... If you don't try...
Oh,
When has Paimon... Wait a minute. Paimon can...
All of you.
Quick, let...
This has been newly dug.
Is that a voice come...
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence. Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge or sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Aisha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Stabilize!
You think you can destroy me? Morax. 1,000 years after you sealed me underground.
You should call it by its name, Aishta.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods?
No. You.
That voice!
Aishta.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ajdaha.
During the battle, you imbued us with your...
Yes, it was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. Heaven and earth, yin and yang.
No! It can't...
When the seal loosened, that's when it occurred to you.
The audacity! Are you in...
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. I was barely conscious.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. It's been...
There would be no harm in it.
Ajdaha. The memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion. Ajdaha. Now...
What would you expect?
This much is true. In the beginning, erosion. Morax shared with us, and so... we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract.
No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's...
No! This is I, Ajdaha!
Morax,
A lord over insect!
You forgot yourself. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. All powers under heaven rise and fall.
A star appears within the wild. Strange.
You are spent in the wilderness.
No!
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied, Aishta?
I had to make amends. So, Morax.
I do.
Well,
As you please.
I never did forget.
I hardly lifted a
And yet, you could see.
Your power is... Shall we get going? You...
Surely the pressing
Indeed. Head...
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I found your clues, and we found Mao in a tent at the camp. Huh?
Nothing.
Cave? What?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well,
So you're taking them back.
that's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy.
Kunjun!
Not I. Once I'm gone,
You always did.
Curious how
Aishtaha.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary...
Even you, that's such a...
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare.
And how will Liyue fare without...
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life is shaped. That's unimportant. You may live forever. Doomed.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject.
Were it not so,
You've brought a smile to me.
that day in the chasm,
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless.
you chose justice.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can
Hence, my... Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder, old friend.
Thank you, Aishta.
My life is nigh on eternal.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes, don't be
Whoa. That was so...
In fact, we have yet to meet the He was. Centuries may have passed.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, but if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
1,000 years ago, Ishtaha attacked the chasm. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Despite being the victor, he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, even I cannot avoid it. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. But I was a god of mankind.
You still care a lot.
Call it, I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. Paimon, so, not long ago, he told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were... Zhongli, you're a god.
I cannot.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information.
I understand. But
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with
it was signed before it all began. I have always...
How can you be like...
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts...
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this... There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time. But you are capable of finding those who come to witness. If you take the same road as that person, there may... This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil.